This edition of the Ridley Report is brought to you by MindThings.com.
I'm a completely different person, which was meant to happen. So out of adversity comes blessing. And when I started seeing the courage, it just absolutely amazes me. I think you guys are making history.
The judge in this hearing.
How is it you can enter a plea?
I'm not going to engage in a dialogue with you. If you say one more word, I'm going to have you removed.
And the courage, Ian and Pete and Ademo and Kelly and Derek and Bo, all of you, it's absolutely astounding, the bravery.
Well, I don't know. I mean, they're taking certain amounts of risks. Each of us are taking a certain amount of risk, but most of us are not risking death, you know, which I think a lot of people actually do on a regular basis, so we can't claim to be like that. But there is some risk involved, and the other thing it's just really interesting to me to see how these videos are serving their intended purpose. They were put out there to get your attention, and get you activated, and other people like you, and it's just nice to see when that works.
Well, it is working.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean. This is something that I believe is meant to happen to me. This was kind of my destiny, I guess, and it's completely, utterly changed everything, basically, about what I believed and how I'm raising my daughter now, which isn't easy when you're raising a child, you know, in kind of a conservative environment. And then I changed completely on her midstream. So at the same time, she's learning about truth and real justice, and she certainly learned, unfortunately, about corruption, police not protecting her, and I guess you're aware, Sheriff Sullivan, he's made world news, has been, you know, convicted of molesting our children. It's the
sheriff in your county, in Denver
sheriff in our
area.
county, Patrick Sullivan, former sheriff of the year by President Clinton, real hero here, role model for every law enforcement officer. And it turns out that the whole time he had been selling meth in exchange for sex with young men that were trying to get clean.
And this, plus the videos that you saw in New Hampshire, were what just turned you from being pro-government to anti-government, basically.
I already was becoming that way, and then what happened, because I wound up with a head injury and I have trouble on the internet and stuff, and actually it was a Google. I just Googled out of nowhere because I had no idea that this stuff was going on. I thought I was alone.
Oh, I see.
And I Googled like corrupt cops or something, and actually it was a real random video of a young man that was idling in a judge's spot.
Hey, wait, whoa, hey. You do not have my permission to touch my property. This car is my property.
Anyway, it all turned out.
Derek, right.
It was Derek.
They opened his door. Yeah, I remember that video.
Yeah, Caleb and all this other stuff.
Speaking of internet, do you have any kind of a website or a Facebook page or anything that I can direct people to where they can learn about Parents in Keene or whatever you want to call it?
Well, I mean, right now my website is just, I mean, my Facebook is Arapahoe Bad Cops. I haven't.
So if you just go to if you go to Facebook.com and type Arapahoe Bad Cops, that'll take them to you. Okay.
They'll get me.
All right. Well, from there, hopefully it can grow into something, because I think it's a stellar idea to have a network of parents of free staters, you know,
That's
and
right.
They can get together and at least talk on the internet about their concerns, either with us or with the government.
That's right.
So,
I agree, and like I said, there's a need for that, because again, these police that are abusing, just unbelievable stuff.
Whoever's in front of them in some cases.
Yeah. And
although I will have to say, having just gotten done with the Colorado Springs fires, I did not find much in the way of abuse. Now, there was probably some that I didn't hear about and didn't find, but I went looking and I couldn't find a lot of bad behavior in the police force, and I think they deserve some credit there, you know, at least compared to other police forces. So they're not, you know, not all cops are bad, and not all cops who occasionally do bad things in service of the law are evil people.
I agree, and like I said, I was pro-police, but when you have a former sheriff that is selling meth, has been for years, where is he getting it?
Well, it's common, you know, yes.
Bodies turning up, okay?
Or missing.
missing. Former appointing some of his dealers into security positions at my daughter's school, Cherry Creek High School, and other places, raping 13-year-old boys. Okay? It's time to face it.
Have you played your fill of pro-government video games? MineThings.com could be the solution. It's free, imaginative, and you can play it entirely in your web browser. Recolonize the smothered earth, dig up cool artifacts, compete with other players in a free market scramble. Just remember to use the coupon code RIDLEY. That gives you twice the mining rate. MineThings.com